Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Miranda, and today I'm going to be doing Capricorn. What has been on your mind lately? Keep in mind these messages are general. They may resonate, they may not. Please do not force the story to fit. Take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't for the next Capricorn. Flip and switch the roles if need be. If I say it's them and you think it's you or vice versa, then that's exactly what it is. Also, check your moon, your rising, and your Venus placements for more messages. Cappies, I am so sorry. I did not forget about y'all. Clearly, I'm not in the same location. I will not be back at my location until sometime next week. So I gotta roll these out. I didn't expect it to be this long, but here we are. I didn't forget about y'all. I make sure I'm gonna get y'all to y'all. Okay, what has been on y'all mind lately? There's a reason why you, Aquarius and Pisces, took this long. Like, some bigger reason than just me not being at my location. Has to be. Has to be. But anyway, what's been the... No, it wasn't these cards I was using. It was these. Hold on. Let's see. What y'all been thinking about? What's been on y'all mind lately? What has been on the Capricorn's mind? This feels so weird to me, y'all. What has been on the Capricorn's mind? Dishonesty is sideways. By lying, I ripped us apart. What's been on y'all mind? We got space. I'm going to try to show y'all these. Can you get closer? Let's see. Space. We've got neglected. What has been on y'all mind? Why has this been on your mind? Let's see. We got reveal. Holding back. Let's see. Give me one more. Clarity. Okay. So there's a situation with a particular person that you feel has not been completely honest with you. You've learned something or something happened between the two of you where you're kind of looking at them sideways. It's pretty much what this is. And it's like, you're not really sure if it's safe to come forward and have a conversation with this person. You're not sure if you can trust them. You're not sure if, you know, like, is it safe? Are you safe? Is this a safe space? I feel like this is someone who you, for the most part, felt like was safe at some point. Now you're like, I don't know. And that's kind of making you nervous because it's like, I did trust you. I trusted you, and now I don't know if I can trust you. So what does that mean for the things that I did trust you with? You know what I mean? Like, you're looking back like, damn, what did I tell them? What did I say around them? What did I do around them? Like, can I really fully trust them, like, with whatever happened? Okay? Oof. This is very heavy energy. I also feel like maybe you regret saying certain things. So yeah, it's giving a heavy energy of maybe you should have handled something different, done something different. Maybe you could have done something to prevent it. Or maybe you just spoke too much. It could be a space where it's like you arguing with somebody that you're just like, why would I ever give them an argument? Like, I gave them too much energy. I gave them way too much. Now they feel like I care. Or I gave them way too much. Now they feel like they got one up on me. It's something about you giving too much to someone that you feel like didn't deserve nothing. They deserved nothing. And I feel like you don't have clarity on the situation. You want to know what's the truth and what's a lie with this person. And I don't feel like, I don't, it's like a desire that you want. You want the truth. So what is the truth and what is the lie? What is the truth and what is the lie? Oh, I mixed that card. Didn't even go in that deck. Let's see. What is the truth and what's the lie? What is Capricorn thinking about? What is Capricorn thinking about? Let's see. Oh, okay. You're definitely thinking about ending it. Look at how my card almost snapped in half, y'all. That's crazy. You're definitely thinking about cutting someone off, or maybe you just cut someone off abruptly, and that's what you're thinking about, how abrupt it is. How it's just like one day I was chilling, and the next day is F you. Let's see. What's on Capricorn's mind? These cards keep wanting to break. It's like you want to break away from this person. You want to cut all ties. We got healing in reverse, broken in the reverse. Finality in the reverse. There's a part of you still holding on to this connection, whatever this is. Abandoned in the reverse, exhaustion, releasing sideways. There's a fear. You have a fear of letting this person go. Right? You're prolonging your healing with this person because you're having a hard time releasing them. It's kind of like you really feel like you should say goodbye, but something in you doesn't want to say goodbye. What's that? Second chance reconciliation. You feel like if you put a cap in this, and this person, like, you're gonna miss out on, like, you know, like, you there's hope that you feel like this person could do better, you guys could be better, there could be some sort of reconciliation, like there's some hope here in the situation, and you're holding on because if you release this person and they come back around, then you miss out. Or you release this person and they do better, you miss out. Mistakes. Yeah, you're trying to make the right choice here. You're like, am I supposed to cut them off completely, or am I supposed to distance myself from them? What should I do? What's the difference? Distance or cut them off completely? Are they going to fix themselves and come back around and I'm going to fuck up my blessings? Or should I just cut them off and move on and I'm fucking up my blessings by not moving on? It's like you're not sure at this time. Let's see. We got curse, witch, hex, negative mind, distracted, sidetrack, change. And then we got withdrawn, single, lonely. There's an energy around this person that you feel like there's a feminine energy, particularly around this person, that you feel like is doing witchcraft on you. Or you feel like they're sending energy your way. It's like you feel like there's somebody, or if this is not around this person, it's definitely a feminine energy around you that you feel like is trying to block your blessings. And whenever this person does something to you, you feel like it causes y'all to argue, you and this person. Perspective, better off, happiness, clear headspace one day. Yeah, you're holding out on hope here. You're holding out on hope that you guys will come back together in due time. Like your heart doesn't want to completely close off from them. You want to hold a space because you love them so deeply. You love them more than you want to admit that you love them, or you would ever admit to anyone else. But there's a part of you that feels like maybe, just maybe, you know? Tell me about this situation. What's on Capricorn's mind? What's on Capricorn's mind? What's on Capricorn's mind? What's on Capricorn's mind? Got a masculine fire sign, possibly. Doesn't have to be. Could be a Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. Don't get hung up on the signs. They're just confirmation for those who need it. And if you don't hear it, that doesn't mean it's not yours. We got an Emperor. You got two masculines on your mind. They don't, like I said, they don't got to be masculine. It could just be a woman that has, you know, that's more than her boss type of energy. We got the Three of... You got two people in your energy here that you're thinking about. Justice in the reverse. You're thinking that if you close the door on this old person with the Lovers, yeah, there's somebody else in your energy that you may be talking to, entertaining, find attractive. There's another person in your energy outside of that original person that we were talking about. Both of your people exude some sort of masculine energy. Whether that means they're like take charge, they don't wait for anybody, they just get shit done. That's a very masculine energy. There's something about you connecting with someone or being involved with someone or talking to someone, and you're debating on whether or not you should take this person serious, whether you should play with their top or not, because you don't want to hope, like, there's a fear that you might get over that other person. And again, you don't want to ruin your chances. If you entertain this person, right? If you entertain this person, then your other person's going to see that you're in a relationship and they're never going to want you. That's what it is. Like, they're never going to change. They're going to give up. They're never going to want you. They're never going to be what you want them to be. You're wishing on a star. We got the Five of Swords to the Page of Swords in the reverse. I feel like you're learning some type of truth by having communications with others about this person, or you may even be stalking them. You may even like checking their movements and their whereabouts, but you're learning information about them. And it's making you want to scramble this situation, salvage the situation. It's making you kind of, that's interesting. What are you learning? You're learning that this person's miserable without you, and it's making you feel like, oh, baby, come back home. You know that this person needs you, wants you, can't live without you, and it's making you feel soft toward this person. Page of Pentacles in the reverse of the Queen of Swords. However, I don't see you giving to this person. I do see you kind of standing your ground here. because you're full of regrets. And this person may have left you out in the cold, may have left you to tend to your own shit. You may be someone who right now may be going through like seasonal depression, or this could be, you could be in functional depression at this time. I say that because both of these cards suggest some sort of sadness, some sort of introspection, some sort of isolation, not wanting to deal with others, not wanting to be around others, staying in your thoughts, staying in your mind. But these are sad thoughts. The Sun in the reverse. Yeah, you being extremely unhappy. This relationship makes you miserable, or this relationship hurts you really bad. I feel like it got cut off abruptly. Whatever happened, happened abruptly. And you just was like, I'm going to cut and break ties from this. But now you're looking at it like, what should I do here? Should I cut it off completely? Was that meant to be? Was it meant to be like that? Or should I hold on to them for later on? Aries energy, Cancer energy, Leo energy, Virgo energy. Let's see. Scorpio energy, Aries energy, Libra energy, Gemini energy. A lot of energies here. I kind of want to take this off the table because it's getting a little bumpy. It's getting a little bumpy, but I kind of like it. Let me see. It's bumpy. Let's see. What does this person feel? Let's talk about that. What does this person feel? What does this person feel about the connection? Then I'm going to get your advice. Oh, no, not your advice. Your, their biggest fears when it comes to this connection. What is their biggest fears? What is their biggest... Oh, what about this person? How does this person feel? We got the 10 of coins in the reverse. We got the 6 of cups. The Magician in the reverse. The Temperance. Justice in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse. Got the Queen of Swords. Page of Wands. This person felt like they were patient with you. This person felt like y'all wasn't set up for success anyway. This person's perspective is that it was never meant to work out, period. They never had, I wouldn't say they never had long-term in their mind, but when this connection was happening, this person didn't see long-term with you. They knew at some point that you were going to have to part ways. This person feels like you're not equally yoked to them. You guys are not equally yoked. You're not the same. You don't have the same aspirations. You don't have the same goals. You could even be, there could be a big difference in culture, different in age, difference in this, difference in that, different in language barriers, whatever. There's a difference here between the two of you. They felt like is a big difference, a big enough difference for them to say, this is not long term. However, they feel as though they've been very patient with you. And they've been actively not trying to hurt your feelings. So they're really shocked and surprised as to why you're so harsh with them when they've held back from you. Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This person could have had someone, could be in a relationship with someone, could be living with someone that they're keeping the secret from you. They didn't want you to know this because they still wanted you to give them some. This person, if they had to travel to see you, that's because they living with someone else. Or if you guys had to meet up in like cars, or they had to come to you, is because they have someone else attached to them. They living with someone, they're in a relationship with someone. They definitely was sneaking around with you. For sure. Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, this person was never available. Anyway, that's why they didn't see long term, because they was already attached to someone. Yeah, this person definitely laid it on thick here. Made you feel like you made them so happy. But they lacked love. They lacked emotional availability here. And then they just picked up whatever it is that you gave them. Made them feel happy. You picked them up when they were down. They came to you when they needed something. And they always walked away with their head held high and whole again. The King of Wands. You made them feel like a better woman or a better man. Page of Cups. And then they use that little bit of love that you gave them. They use that little bit that they could maintain and they can handle, because it's like it's like handing someone water in their hands. You gave it to them and made them feel good, but they wasn't able to maintain it. And what did this person do? Kept you around until their water supply went out and they came back. Kept you in this third party, knowing that you wouldn't be okay with it. They lied about it. King of Swords. If you asked questions or suspected this, they may have even like accused you of like, or like may have said like, oh, we're just together because of the kids. We only live together because of the kids. We're only together because of the kids. We're only together because we own a business together. We're only together because of this. We're only together because of that. We're only together because we have property and the house is in both our name, even though neither one of us lived there. Like, it's something like that they lied about. That they didn't want this person. Yeah, they lied to you. What do they feel about this situation, though? They feel like they fucked up. They feel like they fucked up. Knight of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Moon card in the reverse, the World. They feel exposed. They feel exposed. They feel like you peep game. They never expected you to catch on. This person thought you was stupid. Yeah, this person was telling you lies, and they're still going to try to tell you lies. Like, they've moved on from that person. They're done. They're not. Yep, this person is very selfish. Very selfish, very immature. They're very selfish. Very, very, very selfish. Should I even get their biggest fear with this relationship? Because whoever this is super selfish, and almost all the signs are here. Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Capricorn, Gemini, Taurus, Leo, Pisces, Sagittarius, Aries, Cancer. Yeah, I feel like most of the signs are here. Libra and Sagittarius. All right, let's see. Let's get their biggest fears. And then, yeah, let's get their biggest fears. What's this person's biggest fears regarding this relationship? What's their biggest fears regarding this relationship? What's their biggest fears regarding this relationship? It says dreaming. It says connected in the 5D, frequently tries to reconnect either through dreams or astral projection, feels each other's emotions. This person feels as though like you guys have some type of soul tie that you can't cut. Their biggest fear is that like they'll, you know, in the 5D you guys never speak, or in the 3D, sorry. In the 3D you guys never speak. You guys don't talk. There's distance, but in your dreams you're going to continue to pop up in their dreams. You're going to visit their dreams. They're going to visit your dreams. They feel like this connection is going to continue in a way that they can't control. What's their biggest fear? What's their biggest fear? We got a couple here. Yep, there we go. It says superstitions. It says extremely cautious, suspicious of others and their ulterior motives, questions and doubts others, needs others to prove themselves. This person fears that like you're going to make them jump through more hoops, like just to talk to you. You know what I mean? Like extra hoops. This person also believes that you're into some type of witchcraft, some type of esoterical, some type of, you know, fantastical. You're into some things that are just not quite of the norm. They feel like you engage in some sort of magic in some way, shape, or form. And then we have sheeple. I'm sorry, Yavi, I can't see these. It says, follows the crowd to fit in, breaks when placed under pressure, does not stand up to authority, gives in too easily, weak-minded. This person feels as though, like, if enough rumors are said about them, that you'll run with it. Like you'll believe the rumor first, and they can't salvage. They can't like convince you otherwise. Like they can't manipulate you anymore. They can't like say sweet nothings. If you start believing what people have to say, then it's done and over for them. They don't have no play anymore. All right, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. If you made it this far into the reading, please hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time.